Back for more on parental responsibility. And in Luke chapter 12, verse 51, do you think that I came to give peace on earth? I say to you, no, but rather division. For from now on, 5 in one house shall be divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. Father shall be divided against son, and son against father, mother against daughter, and daughter against mother, mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. Special shout out to Adidas Swag. If you have not checked out his channel, I highly recommend you check it out. From here, before, and now as a parent, you can see that his daughter is trying to eat her mommy's face. Is this following scripture? Is that division? Do you think mommy want her face ate? She's trying to get her to stop. Remember, in life, that's something you're going to have to be prepared for. And Eric was prepared for that. Now married, and mommy still has her face. And his baby girl too. What an inheritance from God. Again, remember in Ephesians chapter 6, verse 4, and you fathers do not provoke your children, but bring them up in the instruction and admonition of the master. How can mothers provoke their sons to be mad at their dads? And how can dads and fathers provoke their daughters to be mad at their moms? If one parent says yes and the other parent says no, is that division? If mom didn't want you to go to the party, but dad wanted you to go to the party, and the last 4 digits of your phone number is 8149, why aren't they on the same mind? Because in 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 8, to sum up, let all of you be like-minded, sympathetic, loving as brothers, tender-hearted, humble-minded, not returning evil for evil or reviling for reviling, but on the contrary, blessing, knowing that you were called to this in order to inherit a blessing. What are you trying to inherit? Do you remember these cartoons? Did you let your kids watch these cartoons? And Tito's, which is Titus, chapter 2, verse 7, show yourself to them an example of good works in all matters, in teaching, show uncorruptness, seriousness, soundness of speech beyond reproach, in order that the opponent is put to shame, having no evil word to say about you. I highly encourage you to read this entire chapter, but as parents and servants of God, you have to obey these scriptures. Are you serious enough, or are you going to be put to shame? It's not just about catching game. Ain't talking about losing a butt or catching deer. Just keep it a butt. In Proverbs 29:17, discipline your son, and he brings you rest and delight to your life. How you get your son to do good? And 22:15, folly is bound up in the heart of a child. The rod of discipline drives it far from him. Verse 6, train up a child in the way he should go. Even when he is old, he turns not away from it. Curse receives Psalm 139.